All right, Abby, congratulations on your first professional volleyball game. Just how did it feel out there on the court?
It was electric. I mean, just being able to be together with the team and see the fans, see how wild we are, and how fun we have playing volleyball today. I think it was just such an amazing start of a long and productive and successful season.
Well, this wasn't the venue that you played in. You played next door. What was it like to see this turnout tonight and faces you may have recognized, fans and others?
Yeah, I think that's exactly it. I mean, being in a different environment, it's still, that sense of family, that sense of relatively familiar faces, familiar energy from UCF, and to see it carry over, it's been something truly special. And again, but with a combination of the Valkyrie fans now, I think it's a start of a big fan turnout.
Coach, you acquired Abby on draft night as part of that trade. What stands out to you about Abby as a player that made you want to make her part of that trade?
I think Abby's potential is like the sky's the limit. We talked to our rookies about having very, very lengthy careers, and that's why we drafted them. And so I think Abby is a good blocker. She's a better hitter right now. She's really fast off the ground and on the slide. And she's just got to continue to develop her game. And with all of the rookies, except for Jill and George, I guess, because they got to start tonight, but it's have patience and be ready to go, and your opportunities will come, and they're just working their butts off in the gym. So I'm super happy to have them.
How does having a former UCF player help you build synergy with the university and its volleyball community?
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool to have someone local. That was a big part of our conversations before draft day anyway. We had talked about Abby, we wanted her to stay home. Orlando's her new home. I know she's not from here, but we keep saying, Abby, this is her home. And, minus the volleyball part of it, I think the bonus is that she has familiarity in this community and continue to help us grow this team and this sport and bring fans and really just kind of be a life giver to the sport outside of UCF and throughout this community.
Did you have opportunity to talk with Coach Dagenet at all?
No.
I
was like, well, yeah, no. No, not really. I mean, I think the focus, Coach Amy put it best, is the focus was on us tonight. The focus was on staying unified as a group and just doing what we do best and playing volleyball and doing it for one another.
I forgot that Todd coached here. That's like
really?
How in the zone I
Todd
have
and
been.
Brian.
I know.
Both
I
of them.
haven't thought about it.
I saw him
at
before
all.
the match and I said, hey.
Great guys, but this is our town now, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So, and Jenny's.
How did it feel to see him and Coach Dorn on the other court, on the other side of the court?
Honestly, I saw them, but again, the focus was on us throughout the entire match.
So how did it feel for you to make the team? Of course, you had to kind of go through the first round with a roster cut. So how does it feel for you to be on this final roster?
I think I took a time to be very proud of myself, but like Amy said, I'm ready to bust my butt and keep working hard. Yes, it's an opportunity, but it's the start of a long season, a long career, and I'm just excited to get better. I mean, the group of girls here is phenomenal. Like, the talent just shocks me every day, and I get more and more excited to continue to grow my strengths, grow my weaknesses, fine-tune everything, and continue to get better as an athlete and as a person.
Not only the quality of players, but just this was your first match. They're second in a couple of days. I mean, the level of play that we saw tonight was, very high.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think, there's some pros and cons to that for sure. Like, we got to see them play, so we were able to put a very, very minuscule scout against them. They've never seen us play, but they got to work out some kinks in the first round. And so I think it's interesting to play somebody that's played before and you haven't. And I think you saw that sometimes, like, from the service line for us. I think a lot of our errors were coming just from excitement and not being in this gym before. Not that Atlanta's ever played in here either, but just kind of that first, you needed to get it out of your system a little bit. And so it was different. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Had the chance to take it in over 5,000 people here in Edition Arena tonight. How did it feel to see all of them and really hear them too? Because you've been in the venue, not how loud that gets, but how about Edition Arena as far as loudness?
I mean, it was definitely louder than the venue, and I think our hype squad had a big factor in that. I mean, they were running around, they were doing the most. It was, hard not to make that a distraction for us on the sideline, but man, they did an amazing job, and I'm just so happy with how the people working behind the scenes, the coordination of it all of the hours and energy that's gone into this. We are so thankful for that, and I can't wait to see that continue throughout season.
What's the biggest thing that you've learned so far now working with this team from the time you were brought in via the trade to right now with your first game?
That's a good question. I think continue to have patience, and I think another huge thing is just gratitude for where we're at. Keep it, having that chip on our shoulder, keep pushing hard, trying to be better for one another, for yourself. But I think it's been really cool to be a part of this process, and I'm just excited for the next step, whatever that may be.
Who would you say has taken you under your wing, under their wing the most so far this season?
Ooh, I'd say a couple people. Can I listen?
Don't say the wrong answer. I'm
This
just kidding.
one.
No, say everybody. Anybody that you feel has made an impact on you so far.
I'd say, Wilma is one. Ari, she's so funny. And then, honestly, Kaz a little bit too. Just, middle to middle talk. She's allowing me to see the game in a couple different ways. But again, Ari and Wilma, just having, that setter middle connection with Wilma. Ari, she's been playing the game for so many years. Like, I just respect anything that comes out of her mouth, unless it's sarcasm. But I love her, and I love just the different personalities on this team. And I think they each have helped me in different ways, just in the past month.
How excited are you now? Because obviously playing at home is a concept that you've kind of been having that as a concept over these past few weeks, but now you finally have a reference point to go forward with the rest of the season. So how excited are you to remain in Orlando to continue your volleyball career here?
I think it's great. I think it's kind of living the best of both worlds. Finishing school, playing professional volleyball, playing the sport I love with people I love. It's just, again, it goes back to gratitude. I'm so passionate to be here and just so happy to be here.
What do you think this team needs to do in order to pick up that first win?
Ooh, good question again. I think just taking care of the controllables. I think we've talked a lot about that behind the service line and just little things, but on me as well to continue pushing myself and pushing the rest of the team and whoever's on the starting lineup the next game, that they're ready to go in and we're ready to go in and we're ready to get that win.
Last question.
I got it. Best of luck, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.